It's Friday, and it's a beautiful Friday at that. Hello, good morning, guys. We're live, Facebook Live, and it's a great day. You see Melissa, you see Ruben, you see Backstage Dave. All of the stars right here, all right? I'm just the guy who drives the boat, all right? So let's get to it. Let's go right to sunshine. Good morning, Melissa. What's happening with you?
Oh, my goodness. Highlight of my day. Did you see my guest of the day, Nate? I got to meet a monster. How often do you get to do that?
Oh, my God.
It was Monster the Miracle Dog. Oh, my goodness. I was so excited about this story yesterday. The dog that fell overboard in Galveston Bay swam back to shore for 6 miles, and it took the guy about a week to find Monster. And he named her that because when she was little, her paws were so big, he just felt like she was going to absolutely be a monster. And then he said she had the sharpest teeth ever and shredded his house with those little teeth. And so, you know, it's fitting to have the name Monster, right? So there she is. She swims almost a mile every day for fun, which he attributes to probably what helped save her life. And she loves to help him with the shrimp nets and hang out and, you know, just checking out the seagulls there. But wow, he thinks her collar probably got stuck in a shrimp net. He's not sure what happened, but there's Captain Keith right there. Look at those eyes on Monster though. She is a beauty, and what a sweetheart. She loves to fetch, and you can see right there what a strong swimmer she is. That girl loves to swim, and what a blessing. 6 miles, can you imagine? That would be hard for anybody, and you just think about a dog. It's just incredible.
That's tough for a human being, so for a dog, I can imagine. But if she swims every day about an hour, she's probably in pretty good shape. I think when I drove up to do the 9 o'clock hour, I think I saw Monster outside.
Yep, I bet you did. She was over there by the entrance of where you come in. And what's neat about that too is he said that there's no way she's getting back on that boat. So he has looked everywhere to try to find a life vest that she won't rip off. And so that's the next process of this all. He said she is not getting back on until she gets one. But wow, what a trooper. It was really neat to meet her.
That is really amazing. Well, I tell you what, that's one heck of a story. Glad you shared that with us. And of course, you are coming in twice here because I have you up on Facebook Live like a lot of our viewers are watching you right now. So always good to see you, Sunshine.
Oh, you too. Great.
Anything else you want to share with us before you go?
You know, well, I'm actually working on a really neat story. I'm about to go head into the interviews right now. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Father's Day's coming up, so everyone remember to mark your calendars. It's still, what, a week out this weekend? So you got a little time to go shopping for Dad. If you're blessed enough to have one, mine's in heaven. But I'm working on a really neat story. A local man died, and his son brought him back to life. That's all I'm going to tell you. You have to wait to find out what happened. It is a remarkable story. I'm about to interview them in just a few minutes. I can't wait to tell their story. And can you imagine what that's going to be like this year for them to celebrate together, knowing that the son's the only reason he's alive?
That is amazing. That's a powerful story right there. Can't wait to see it. That's going to be good.
Can't wait.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good weekend.
You do the same.
See you Monday morning. We'll have some more fun. All right. All right. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Ruben. Where are you, Ruben? What you got going today? You making us hungry again?
I am making you hungry, Nate. Actually, Chef David Guerrero joins us this morning, who's kind of a big deal, if you didn't know that. Anyway, we're at Andy's Cafe. It's inside of Post Houston. So, Chef, tell me a little bit about Andy's Cafe for folks that don't know.
So we built this brand in 2013 on East Downtown. We did a pretty good run for 6 years.
Right.
We had to shut it down because of the COVID. We took 2 years break, and then we decided to open last year in November.
Okay.
At the beginning, we just did the traditional dishes from the old Andy's Cafe. And then I came up with the idea to do a ceviche bar. I always wanted to do it. After I traveled, I went to Peru, and I worked one of the best Nikkei restaurants in the world, Japanese Peruvian. I wanted either to do a sushi bar or a ceviche bar. But then later I remember that since 2010, I've been trying to push my ceviche all over Houston. So.
And here we are.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me, we don't have time to get into all the dishes. This is amazing. These are black clams?
Yeah, black clams from the swamp, from Ecuador.
From the swamp of Ecuador.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, so Nate, I know you've never heard of such a thing, and neither have I, but I'm going in. All right, so am I doing this right?
Yeah, this is some of the onions, tomato, there's fresh lime.
Just.
And that's it, yeah.
All right, here we go. Black clams, baby, on TV. Andy's Cafe.
Ruben. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Goodness.
Chef, that's fantastic.
Ruben.
I've never had anything like that. I've
That's
never had
amazing.
anything like that. All
That
right, hang
looks
on.
amazing.
We're not done, Nate. It's not done. We got a lot more to talk about. Chef, this is a beautiful dish. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so this is called hunted because it's very powerful ceviche. They have 4 different variations of seafood items. We have fresh mahi-mahi.
Okay.
In the middle we have oyster clams. We turn it into ceviche. On the right side we use the same black clams into the raw stage to return
Wow.
into ceviche as well.
Wow. And right here, urchin, right?
Yeah, sea urchin with some chimichurri from California Express.
Sea urchin with chimichurri. Okay, I got to keep it moving here, Nate, because I got to make sure we see
Yes.
all of these incredible dishes.
Yes.
Now, it's not just a ceviche bar. I mean,
Yeah,
they've got some incredible. This is very, very, very classic dish. Chef, talk about it.
So we use beef tenderloin and stir fry with some fries, little white rice. This is the influence between Chinese and Peruvian cuisine. A little bit of red onions, tomatoes, and ají chili peppers. That's what it makes very Latin and Peruvian.
Yeah, Latin and Peruvian flavors.
Yeah,
No,
of course it has soy sauce and other ingredients from Chinese cuisine.
I love it. And the last dish we're going to talk about, because I know we don't have a whole lot of time, but Chef, this is another beautiful looking dish. Talk about this
Yeah,
one.
this is a classic ceviche mixto. It has a striped bass. We have Argentinian shrimp, Spanish octopus, and we have some fried California calamari on top of it. We have 2 different type of corn from Peru, and we have sweet potatoes to kind of clean out the spiciness of the ceviche. The tiger milk is made out of rocoto pepper.
Gosh, I'm telling you, it's not only the food that's amazing here. You know, just the wealth of knowledge that Chef David Guerrero has and that the staff has here. I mean, this is literally taking a trip through the most wonderful flavors in South America without leaving Houston. You know?
Yeah.
Well-
I know it's a little bit high, and that's the whole idea to do an experience.
Yeah.
You need to just park outside, walking through. I like to call it jungle because it's very, a little bit different, but we're talking to this very intimate place.
Yes.
That we're trying to represent a little experience.
Limited seating. It is a very intimate space. Call ahead if you can, or make a reservation online. Andy's Cafe, guys, right here at Toast. I gotta let you go because I gotta eat some more of these clams.
That is amazing, man. I don't blame you one bit. What I will be a little disappointed by is if Rodney doesn't help you eat some of that. So, hey, y'all have a great time, all right? Y'all have a great time, man.
All right, see you later.
All right, brother. I got to do something before we go. We're not done yet. I got to do something. One of our producers, Alana Kiker, she's leaving us today. I can't believe it. She's headed. Tell us where you're headed.
Washington, D.C.
You're headed to Washington, D.C.
Yep. I'm going to miss you guys.
Why are you leaving?
I don't want to. For a job.
You got to?
Yes. I have to.
We love her, and we're going to miss her.
Oh.
I am telling you right now, she is the greatest. Just, you know, along with the rest of it. But I don't even know how to describe it. I wish you nothing but the best.
Oh, same to you.
Hate you got to pay for parking.
It's crazy out there.
But, you know, all the best to you.
Oh, thanks, Dave.
All right? We're going to miss you.
Gonna miss you.
Yep. All right. Well, you take care. See you later. All right. All right. I got to do something here. We got to say hello to some people before we get to Backstage Dave. So there's Irene Morales. Yeah, she's saying she loved your segment with Monster Melissa. There's Joanne. Hello, Joanne. How you doing? George. What's up, George? Shadon. Hello, Shadon. Heather White. See you guys. Antoinette Garcia, Mark, and Michelle. Always good to see you guys and know that you're watching the show. We love it when you watch the show because it's because of you that we do this. All right. Backstage Dave. Dave, I have a complaint.
Uh-oh.
Get Dave up on a two shot. So Dave, I have a complaint.
Yes.
Did you see all that good food Ruben had? Did you happen to
Yes,
notice?
I did.
Did you see all those
Ruben
great
always makes us
dishes?
hungry.
Ruben
What's
makes
that?
us hungry. You know
He
what?
does.
You know what I'm upset about?
What's that?
That you don't have any food on your set. Because now I'm really hungry.
However,
What
Nate,
you got? You got some movies?
I could do you good because after being away for 2 years, I turned back into a pumpkin now. I'm back here at the world famous Backstage Well World Headquarters in Pearland, Texas. But this morning, I was back on the Fox 26 Studios lot.
Nice.
I saw you in person this
Yes.
morning. I'm about to post that picture. We had the DC League of Super Pets joining us this morning, Crypto and Ace. That movie's coming out July the 29th. Man, it was great. Mike Iskovitz came out and said hi. Saw Lena. I saw Johnny. I saw Kevin. I saw Chastain. Man, it was just like I saw Dennis. It was just great to be back on the lot, man, and see everybody.
It was good to see you, man.
Dude, it was just surreal. I have been dreaming of that day for a long time. So hopefully we'll be able to come back and do some more stuff. I know it's hybrid right now because that's the way it is for us in the movie world right now. We've done a couple in person, but a lot of hybrid. Speaking of that, talking to Laura Dern in 2 hours, Jurassic World Dominion. We have interviews with the entire cast. Coming up next week, we have Jeff Goldblum, we have Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard. I know Lisa, our producer, is excited about Chris Pratt. We got Bryce, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern. Dude, we have everybody. Colin Trevorrow, the director, is going to tell us about seeing Sam Neill in a particular scene, not ruin anything yet. But all next week, Jurassic World Dominion, which they're saying is probably going to make more money than even Top Gun Maverick, if you can believe it. Dude, they're saying it's going to make a ton of money. Yeah, more than Top Gun. But the movie's great. Also, still to come, since it's a Friday, I have to tease you. We've got Elvis coming up. Very excited about that movie. Dude, we're seeing it in a couple of days, which I'm really excited about.
You know what I want to know about? Let me interrupt you here. You know what I want to know about? Okay, so they show the preview, right, of Elvis, and there's a guy that's real quiet in the audience. And I just want to know if this is real. You got to ask this question. Did a guy actually tell Elvis to get his hair cut before Elvis started playing his guitar?
I'm going to ask.
I'm curious.
I will definitely ask because, of course, Tom Hanks is in that movie. But I know Priscilla's very involved with, the production of the film. Got a 12-minute standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival over in Cannes, France, just a couple of days ago. So I'm excited. We're seeing that in a couple of days. The interviews are coming up, and dude, I can't wait. But I'll tell you the highlight, though, was seeing you today in person, Nate, and giving you a big hug. Because seriously, I miss you all so much, and it was great just to be there. Also, speaking of fam, you had a really good friend of mine on with you, Stuart Holden. I've known that guy for 1,000 years. He knows my mother. He's a really good friend of mine. And it was great to see Stu Holden, who's doing it big in the broadcast booth right now for Fox. And yeah, man, it's been a great Friday. And let's have a fantastic weekend and keep it rolling.
I agree, man. I totally agree. All right. Anything you want to I want to ask you this. Can I watch Top Gun at home?
No, not yet. And it is coming. But I think with the numbers that it's doing, I'd imagine it's going to be number one at the box office again this week. Nobody wanted to compete against it. Next week is a different story because Jurassic World Dominion's coming out, and I have a feeling Jurassic will be number one. They are talking about bringing it to streaming. Now, here's what's interesting. Will Top Gun be on Paramount Plus, or will it be on, I've heard that it actually might go over to Peacock. There's the original Top Gun was on Netflix, which was interesting. That just got pulled. But I think they're still working out the licensing on that one. I don't think anybody expected it. They knew it was going to be big. This thing is massive. But yeah, look, I think there'll probably be a bidding war for it if they haven't figured it out by now. But Nate, I think at some point you'll probably be able to get it on demand video. Like you just order the movie on demand. You can get that anywhere. And then at some point it probably will be on a streamer. I wouldn't expect that though for a while. This thing's going to have legs at the box office. Theaters are going to keep this in theater for. Theaters are going to keep that in-house for several more weeks. It's doing really good. And if you can, find the biggest screen. You know what? Jurassic and Top Gun on IMAX, both of them are fantastic. They're going to have to compete for real estate, though, because there's only so many IMAX screens to go around. But yeah, Nate, I imagine at some point you will be able to stream it. Okay. You have no idea how much I like to stay at home. All right, man. Appreciate your time, brother. Have a good weekend. You too, man.
All right, man. Time to get out of here, guys. And again, I want to thank you people and y'all are like family, the ones who watch the show. We certainly appreciate you for watching. And again, you guys are like family, so that's why we love to call you out. Let me see if anybody else joined before we go. No, that's it. Norman Wallace also is watching, so I want to make sure I acknowledge him. All right, let's thank the stars, Melissa, Rubin, Backstage Dave, and then the crew, Daniela, Cinderella, the very stylish Janae, Lisa. Let me see, she's still over there. Yes, she's over there, Lisa. All right, then there's Rhoda, big personality, Shanette, Barbie doll Barbie, Carolina, Lena Sanchez, Jessica the Great Berman, also producer Mark Coleman. Is he eating oatmeal today? No, the bum, he's not eating oatmeal today. The Lion, Grambling Grad, Kevin Collins, the chef John Butler, Johnny, Big Toe Rodriguez, Bradley is a king. He has a kingdom of cheetahs. All right, the mayor, Dave Lanier, Texas Tech Grandpa, Mark Jenna, Alex Watsupsupko, the Mix Master, Ole Miss Maggie, who's off today, Chris Lamborghini, also who's off today, and John, Bill Street, Chastain. John, Bill Street, Chastain. We'll see y'all. Have a great weekend.